guitarist.
Sebastian, guitar.
Oh, I'm Sarah. I sing.
Glenn, drums.
I'm Rico, bass.
Oh, it started with a dream.
Burn my heart.
Me and Rico have been playing for, God, 4 or 5 years now.
We were in the Pharmaceuticals together.
And that dissolved, and we just kind of picked it up and
Started auditioning singers and found Sarah.
Rico was in Casual Encounters, got kicked off for too many dick pics. I felt bad for him. So I thought I'd meet up, but no, there was a Craigslist ad, and Rico had I think it's like Lunachicks, L7, and Texas Terror, and I was like, boing. And so I answered it, and then yeah, Rico just said, come on in, so I could bring a friend, and said I brought a knife, talked some shit, and now we're like happily ever after. It's good.
Then we picked up Glenn. He was from 8 foot tender.
He was sitting in the dumpster outside.
Yeah, he was asking for our cans.
He's wearing a
and
really nice
stuff,
jacket
and
though.
Yeah.
He happened to have his drum set in the back of his van.
Like, hey man, wanna hang out?
And I just kind of tagged along to band practice one day.
Yeah, he was loading our equipment for us and stuff, and kind of felt sorry for him. So we're like, hey,
I just feel sorry. Not you, someone else.
Anyway, yeah, you know, just showed up one day and kept on showing up, and they're like, well, I guess he's not gonna leave, so
you gotta start paying rent.
There we go.
I
Yes.
think he stole my key and made a copy of it.
You know, it's like I say, assume the position. So.
I love badge bands, that's who I like, but I mean, there's tons, like, those are kind of my bread and butter, who like, cream my Twinkie.
I like badge and bands. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a punk metal guy. Really wide variety of stuff.
I'm just old school punk me.
Basically.
What do you like, man?
The Ramones.
Anything and everything rock and roll.
This is emo. David Bowie. Sorry.
You love emo? You knew that.
Emo.
Only
Ram
one.
one.
She was done.
The Ram ones, yes.
The Ram ones, yes.
Let's see. I've been in. Oh God. Old band Abattoir was a long time ago. After that, the Ray Scratch for many years. I played bass. Broken Bodies, I was a drummer for that. That's kind of how I got really to know Rico, is when we started playing a lot of shows together. Yeah, I know he's been on the scene for a long time too. Not necessarily Portland, but
Yeah. I moved up here from San Francisco in 1999, but it was a long time ago before everybody else was coming up here, so don't blame me for that shit.
We claim you.
back when La Luna still existed.
Sorry, that had to happen.
And Glenn was 8 foot tender. 8
Yeah.
foot tender for like 20 years here with Greg Odell and those guys.
I've sang in the bathroom and in the shower.
Yeah,
and
this
in
is
the
her
car.
actual first band.
Yeah, I just kind of showed up on Craigslist and just a creep and pretended to know what I was doing. It's working out nicely. I don't know.
So what were your bands in San Francisco?
I played for a band called the Spit Muffins down in San Jose, and then we moved up to San Francisco, and I started playing for the White Trash Debutantes, and I played for a band called Candy Ass there with East Bay Ray and the Dead Kennedys. And then in '99 I moved up here, started a band called Reverse Cowgirl. We played for a couple of years, and
Sounds like a
then
bunch of
that fell
porn.
apart,
That's awesome.
and Melissa Pajzonka, I don't know if you know her from Broken Bodies, but she was our drummer, and we started, we brought Melody in and started Cootie Platoon, and that went for, 11 years or something, and Pharmaceuticals, and The Titty Babies.
What?
Cool.
Yeah, we wrote a roller derby song.
I know, I sent it to the Rose City Rollers, like a crate. I was like, hey guys, we wrote you a song. And I put the hard emoticons like an asshole. I think I weirded them out because they never got back to me. It sounds like a diary entry. I shouldn't be in charge of writing people letters.
Okay, so we talked about previous bands.
What's that? What
Oh,
were you?
yeah, wait.
Oh.
This one got talking over here.
Okay, so you were in previous
Nothing
bands?
terribly notable, just a couple of like cover bands and things like that. The last band, like, you know, playing shows and actually, you know,
Writing original
getting
material.
out there, not just, you know, getting out of the basement there, was Wonder Pants, and that went for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years, something like that. So, yeah, and then starting up another band called the Ginger Snaps, and then around that time, yeah,
Is that
Sarah,
all ginger dudes?
yeah, exclusively gingers.
They just played in the dark.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
night.
Anyway, yeah. So we didn't get out of the basement obviously because we're all, you know, pasty. But anyway, so that dissipated for other reasons, and yeah. And then Sarah hit me up, and
Oh, yeah, we
It's
went
been
to
Titty
junior
Babies
high
ever
together. No,
That's
it's
right.
like the butt crack of dawn. Yeah. So.
back in the day.
Butt crack it down.
That's
So,
like before Jesus, the butt crack of dawn.
so
80s.
last decade then? The odds?
Yeah.
The 90s?
Yeah. Around then.
Back in like the early 2000s. But yeah, yeah. So.
It's the word titty and baby together.
Right.
No, actually, we had a board. That board there was full. We had probably 40 or 50 names on it.
We changed our name like once. Actually, we probably changed mid-practice a few times too.
Yeah, it took us a while. Titty baby just kind of ended up sticking at the
The
end.
Titty Babies was something my dad used to say when we were little kids, when we were crying and stuff. He'd be like, quit being such a goddamn titty baby. And Titty Baby kind of stuck.
I was just hoping they'd wear diapers, but they won't. You know.
Eventually I will be,
I
Now
hope
my
it's
choice.
on the band.
Adult diapers.
There you go. Hey.
We could be a rave band of pacifiers. Give everyone molly.
Changing our format.
I hate candy kids. Just kidding.
Sure.
Yeah, tell them what
Those
it is.
lights got real again.
Story time.
Once upon a time, there was a band called the Titty Babies, and they wrote A Tale of Two Titties. Wah. But, no, these are just like our little promo-y things we're gonna send out to
Whoever's listening.
Merkling and them at Secret. But, no, it's got Steve Urkel in it, with some diapers and shit, and, it's got some booze, and some titties, and some crybaby candies. There was Baby Ruths, but I was drinking wine and I ate them. So, I don't know. So yeah, maybe write some good shit about us, maybe book us, maybe you can get some presents and treats and prizes. Maybe that's a thing. I turned my mic off again. But, that's all I say about that. Yeah?
Yes, we just finished a 5-song
Yes.
demo.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a lady.
Recorded at Smegma Studios with Mike Lastra over
He was a
the
doll.
weekend back in December.
Yeah, Mike's awesome.
Yes.
It's really fun to go to Mike Laster's place and record, and it's comfortable.
It's really cozy, and you can see like the trains, and there's boats, and like
Lives in off the cliffs on North Portland, St. John's here.
and he recorded for us on his birthday, which was super sweet.
Nice.
So that was super cute. He ate cake with us. It was cute.
Serve around a cake.
Yep, so we've got that up on our Titty Babies Reverb page, and
ReverbNation.com, Titty Babies 1, right?
Yeah, because
We're number 1. That's funny.
apparently there's another band called Titty Babies that we just found out about.
We killed them, so there's only one band now called the Titty Babies.
There can be only one.
We reign supreme. We got a show coming up in Longview.
Longview.
yeah,
Cool.
Going to Schlongspiew. Gonna rock the house.
play with the Lollygaggers and some other guys, and
We're playing at Union Square. I thought it was Union Station. I thought we were playing at the train station, and I was super excited.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's right by the Maltese, which is the
Yeah.
grossest bar I've ever been to, because I lived in Longview for a while.
Alright.
So I was kind of excited. I was like, we're gonna get to go to the Maltese.
So I guess we're promoting in non-conventional or kind of ways with, Titty Books and Reverb Nation. Well, I guess that's is that
That's
I don't know.
conventional.
That's conventional. Is that what people do this? Okay.
Just
I guess.
stick with your thoughts. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was going somewhere with that. Well, I like the book idea because like it's kind of something that I've never really seen. I guess it is kind of nice promoting online, because it's much faster than like say handing out CDs or like trying to get everyone to get on it. Flyering, yeah, that was another one. Yeah.
Well, that still does work.
I kind of
That's-
like old school
that's-
shit, like the flyers and the like going to shows. Like, oh, so I don't know. It'd be cool to have more hard copies because like I don't know why I feel kind of lame. Like it's on Reverb Nation. I'd rather be like have a hard copy and be like, you want one of these? No charge for you. And then you give them the elbow nudge and you buy them a $2 beer and they feel cool. I feel cool when people do that to me, or I
Cool.
get like a sticker. I don't know.
Nice.
First one's free, and then you get them
Yeah.
hooked.
We're out of stickers again. We put them all over. Well, I put them all over bathrooms. I got drunk and took dumps and put them like all over no pub.
What were you talking about?
I was gonna say back to I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, that's right. The CDs.
The
CDs are
CDs.
nice because they're tangible. You have something to hand out, rather than the internet is kind of like this ubiquitous kind of thing that's just, kind of theoretically.
Oh yeah, I'll check
There.
that out sometime.
Yeah. So I think actually handing out CDs and flyers is not totally dead, but I don't know how.
I think the new best way of advertising, the only time I really pay attention is on bathroom stalls where they have the posters when you're taking a dump and you're reading about like baby Bjorns and shit you could give no fucks about. Like I think we should advertise like there. Like that's the only time like my concentration is like ready
Yeah.
to go.
You wanna read
In
something.
your face. It's in your face.
No, that's smart.
What about like on a baby changing station? Since like we're the Titty Babies, start putting right there. So every time you open it, everywhere in town you open it. Oh,
I
Titty
bet
Babies.
moms would love that.
Yeah, I guess a lot of moms don't, go
I
out
think
rock
we
and
should
roll
start
shows.
a
They
Free the
make
Titty
see-
campaign with Planned Parenthood. And then you guys can all
Oh my
see
God.
those. And then like we can support like being able to breastfeed in public, which I'm down for, and I also like boobs.
Okay.
And babies are kind of cute. I mean, poke
We
'em,
do the
whatever.
free the baby campaign.
Give your baby up for adoption
Yeah, no,
for
we-
you,
Yeah, we
baby.
push for babies to live on their own. Get government assistance if they need it.
Unemployment.
After 13
Yeah.
months, you're just kind of milking it. Milking the baby.
That is the definition of a titty baby right here.
Oh, look at it works.
I'd say Jody.
I love
Yeah.
Jody.
Do you know Jody?
From
Broken Bodies, Drum Corps, Centaur.
yeah.
Muddy River Nightmare Band drummer.
She's kind of the best.
Yes.
She's pretty cool. Well, now she's in Latter-day Skanks.
Yeah.
I-
She's everybody's backup drummer.
Yeah, she
She was our backup drummer.
She was for our first show.
What a scam.
I-
I
So-
thought the Latter-day Skanks should be interviewed.
Have they
My
not
question
yet?
would be,
Oh,
how the hell do
definitely.
they rock so hard and look so pretty?
Yeah. I love those skanks.
Knuckles and that pink wig.
Oh.
Man, that's a lot to compete with as a lady.
Yeah.
Standards are pretty fucking high. Yeah. Like if they could ugly it down a little bit, it'd be good. I keep just spilling beer over your head, but you can't see it.
I'm wearing a hat.
About you, Glenn, who would you like to hear interviewed?
The Love Sores and
Oh yeah, the Love
Quaint
Sores.
They played with the Cry at the
Saul.
Phillies Olympian on Saturday. I saw the Selwoods instead, but fun fact.
Yeah.
Be off.
Your turn.
Do it yourself. I'm kind of drawing a blank right now. I can't really think of anyone in particular. There was this guy though, and I think his name. He's not really in any sort of band or anything like that, but I don't know, someone who is a little bit of an individual would be interesting to maybe interview if you can get a hold of him. Is a man named Walter Curtis. I met him when I was volunteering at KBOO, and he's like this old like beat poet who kind of he's a very interesting individual. He's prolific, but definitely is the perfect example you know, someone who is very brilliant, but is also kind of like, for lack of a better term, a little crazy. So that's the only person that's the only you know name that pops in my head. And I don't know if you heard him or not. But.
Cool.
For a real one though, I'm not like kissing ass because they're across the fucking hallway. But
Yeah.
like,
Oh
I saw the blood types video you did, and they like the last like I go and see shows almost every weekend. Like I'm on that mobile app, and I go out and see shows for the weekend. And Breaker does put on a show. Like I like bands. Like it's not like I'm paying like a fucking $3 cover and I expect you to blow my goddamn mind. But like Breaker puts on a fucking like I like to see a show. Like Zero Fucks to Give, rock and roll. Blood types, I saw them too, and I was like, yeah, like they fucking brought it. Like that was fun.
Yeah.
Like I like bands that actually like will do like over the top shit. Like when I go see a show, like I want to remember it because I'm gonna be really loaded. And so I mean, if you're over the top, I'll be like, I kind of remember seeing those guys. Like, they were pretty good. I don't know. I think that's important.
You're awesome.
Oh.
They're good.
Fred Armiston's right next door to us. He rents that room.
Really?
Well, you should interview him. No one knows who he is.
Yeah.
He's DIY.
Totally
Absolutely.
DIY.
Yeah. Oh, totally. He's very pumped.
I've never seen him. Maybe it was a rumor.
I've heard him in there playing his drums.
Wow.
I was just thinking, someone mentioned Jody, and you reminded me of your story about your guys' first show.
Oh,
And
the
it was
King of
really, I thought it was
Brass?
really funny because you talked about your parents coming to the show.
Oh yeah, my parents are funny. They're kind of crazy. My mom came to. It was the first time she's ever taken off of work in her life. She works for SEH and she's never taken a sick day, like because they dock your anyway.
Yeah.
And she came out and my mom got like shit canned, and everyone. Her name's Cheryl and everyone started calling her Cher Bear, and she kind of got people to talk shit to me and I just played and she's like, go find me gum, Sarah. I'm like. Got me to go find her gum, and then I came back, she's like, I already have gum. And like, my mom was kind of a twat, but in the most charming way. And like, she got like, my mom can like smell beer and get wasted. And she was like, I think she told Rico she was gonna sleep in the back of his car with the bass. And she wanted to come back and party at the studio, and wasn't sure what that would entail, so I have 2 older sisters, and we kind of gave each other the like, Girl Scout Hawkeye, like, get mom home, she's fucking loaded, but she was really cool. My dad drove from Longview, my stepmom, actually it was kind of like a white trash reunion, right? Like my family's fun, but we're all kind of like, well actually maybe they shouldn't see that, but we're all very outspoken. I'm not saying we're dumb, we just say whatever the fuck we're thinking. None of us have filters, which is what I love about our family, but fun. And remember when he tried to get you to talk and then he totally mind fucked me and made me talk about it?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, he's like a fucking magician.
Jedi over here.
Fucking Glenn.
He's more of a wizard. He's hiding a giant beard somewhere.
Yeah, that was a Spit Muffins thingy, and we were coming back from a show in Oakland, back down to San Jose, and someone after we played gave us. We'd been drinking a lot that night, and we're driving home, and we had this big old church van that we converted to like a tour van kind of. And we had one of the windows, you know, the side windows that popped out like this.
Yeah.
The latch was broken, so it went up. So I started getting spins. So I stick my head out the window, you know, and I start throwing up, and it's swirling around my head. And I'm just going at it, and all of a sudden we see the red and blue lights. So they pull us over, and these 2 girls come walking up. And they're flashing the light and they're hitting me, and I just got barf caked all over me. And Herbie's in the front seat just like, oh. They're like, sir, can you step out of the, they asked the driver, Craig, can you step out of the van? He opens the door, falls out. And I don't know what happened, but we drove home. It was a barf all over me.
They're just stupid. They're like, that's your own punishment,
Those
dude.
guys
You're
are
out.
old. They're like, we don't want to have to clean up this mess. This is a lot to fucking deal with, right? Just let them go. That's awesome. That's a great story.
I think we've all been kicked in our own barf here. You're in good company.
That was bad.
Do you want to talk about your titty crochet bra?
Maybe, yeah, take out the World of Warcraft if
Okay.
you could do that. That would be fun. That would be really good.
Do you have your titty bra with you?
I don't wear it under my
Yeah,
clothes
you
like
do.
a fucking
Yeah,
weirdo.
you do.
every day.
Oh, we have
Comfort.
well, it's like our other mascot besides the I Spy mascot in the room now. But there's a crochet. My friend Katie, she said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was in this band. I was like, "I want a crochet titty bra," and so I tried to bust that out during the show. And eventually, these guys are gonna start wearing Depends and baby masks, and it's gonna be really cool. They're just working their way up to it. At practice, they wear diapers, and they try them on at home and send pictures. It's really awkward.
That's why it kind of smells bad in here. Right?
Yeah, that's why it smells like
Training diapers.
It smells like Desitin in
Little
here.
pissy.
Did you say old pussy? No, that's that joke of what's it taste like? Oh, that's not your joke.
I'm worried I might
What's
like
it
it
taste
too
like?
much.
I'd be
Sugar
real
water?
Now I'm not gonna be able to go to the bathroom anymore. Set.
But I forgot what I was talking about in general. Oh, the titty
On
bra
stage,
thing?
girl.
Yeah, if you come out and see us, I might have a Janet Jackson moment. Good for you. But I use Gorilla Tape, and I taped this crochet titty bra to my real boobs, and it's ridiculous.
Ow.
And oh yeah, I gotta get pretty drunk before I take that bra off. It's really horrible. But it's kind of fun. My favorite part is like after the show, I'm so like amped up usually. It's only been 2 shows, and I'm like so like chubby girl hot that I don't even care, and I'll just wear that titty bra like around the bar, and I'll just act totally cash about it. And then I'm like, oh, I'm just wearing titty bra, but it's funny because like even at work I won't wear a V-neck, and then I'll just be like at a show and wear this fucking titty bra around. I'm like, I don't know, it's like having a super like power. It's cool. I don't know, it's kind of comfortable.
You're a superhero.
Yeah, that was my point, is that I was a superhero. I'm glad we got down to business there. I'm totally like rambling, but if anyone wants to save me, but
It's like the mutants in X-Men.
I wish I was an X-Men. Xavier, young Xavier is fucking hot. Anyway,
I'd wear a crochet titty bra.
I want you to.
I
I'm
wouldn't
sure
wear a
you
diaper
would.
though. I wouldn't. I'm not wearing a diaper. Maybe a crochet titty bra.
Is anyone gonna wear a diaper ever? Is that like, should I let go of that dream?
I think Rico's got it. He's
We don't make it
raised
big enough.
towards that, but
Huh? What? What?
I said you're winning the race towards that.
Fuck you.
This is so like thrown together.
Is that
Oh, that hurt my head.
is it a rhetorical question?
No, I would think it would be funny, but I don't know. If I could like get you guys drunk and get you to wear a diaper, that'd make me feel good. I wouldn't really care about the show.
Yeah. It's
But if there could be that time, maybe our
She's
next
got a
interview,
diaper
like.
fetish.
And we like wear them under our pants, so it looks like we just have like weird like.
No, I don't want grandpa
Fupas.
ass. I want diapers.
Like you're carrying a load.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing a big.
But like, what is it? Fat upper dick area? What is that? A fuda?
It's called a fupa.
But no, not all of us have
Food out there.
fuda. A fupa
It's the male.
is a male version. Anyway.
Like a loose knuckle. Like,
I just think it could be good times. We won't have to leave to use the bathroom. I think it's practical, and you guys should do it. And then our next interview would be fun because we'd be like, remember that show where we wore the diapers?
We crapped our pants all over the place.
Yeah, and no one would
Nobody
care.
Actually, they
I'll buy
and
it
then
for you.
everybody.
They make those sporty ones now for guys that looks like weird Transformer armor. No, I work in a store, I've seen them, and it looks like kind of like Optimus Prime, but for your like butt. Like, and it's all like, it's weird. I don't know. That's right by the tampons. I have to
What the
walk
hell
by
are you
them.
talking
This is a real thing. This isn't a Sarahism. It's real. No, they make like now because they don't want like old people to feel lame as fuck. They like decorated like their breeches, like the diapers, like the women's have like flowers and stuff, and like
Like the Enderoos.
yeah, like they're
Girl
kind of like
people.
they're cheap. And now like the guys ones look like they're made of armor, but it just looks like a transformer.
They have like Burt
You should.
Lancaster on it or something.
They're Burt Reynolds. Mustache.
Yeah.
It's got the cast of Golden Girls on.
Yeah.
I would
Ask
totally
Paisley.
wear that. I'm the Sophia. You're the Blanche.
I'm definitely going. No.
You're the Blanche. You're a ginger and you're a slut.
Is that no? Yeah, that's true.
You're the Blanche. I'm the Sophia. I'm the clever one who's like endlessly adorable through time, obviously. You're Dorothy. Actually,
Are you gonna like profile us as Sex and the City girls next? Like I think I'm like Miranda. You're like some
I've never seen that.
Wizard of Oz.
I'm like-
Tin Man.
Can I be the witch? I like her. She's sassy.
You're Dorothy. Because you're a girl.
So? So's the witch. She has a vagina, right? Yeah. Totally. If she didn't have a vagina, she couldn't ride a broom. That's not practical.
Oh, that's
Okay.
how you strap on.
I don't know. I've never used a strap-on. It seems like
You get the hang down if you're.
I would just use the Gorilla Glue from her titty bra and tape it on. Okay.
It's a
that
good
got
key
weird.
like that.
I'm 3 beers deep. What else would you like to add? Yup.
The truth is flowing.
Speaking of flowing, I'm gonna make some pee like right quick. So
Cool.
what's going on?
All right, Titty Babies, coming to a dive near you because we care.
Right.
Cool.
Hmm?
Thanks, guys.
Cutting loose.